Hey Taurus, and welcome to your end of the year forecast reading. So today I'm basically going to be pulling the energy of what you're currently dealing with as the year is coming to a close and 2021 is approaching. So basically just what you need to know, and this will help you or hopefully give you some insight and clarity as to how you'd like your year to start. Just this, final messages, closure, things that are lingering, that sort of thing, just to kind of bring everything together, come full circle sort of thing, okay? Hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it does, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others can receive this message. And if the message does not resonate, it's not because it's not true. This message is true for somebody else, but that just means check your other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. I don't feel the need to be saying that every video, so just keep that in mind, okay? And if you'd like to learn any more information about me, you could just check the description box below. I have my social media accounts and other information if you'd like to book a reading with me, things of that nature, all right? I just don't want to cloud the introduction speaking about all that stuff when it's in the description box, all right? So let's get started. So basically what I'm going to start with is a card for yourself, your challenge and obstacle, your recent past, your hopes and desires for the upcoming year, what you need to know as the year's ending, and what is rooting you right now. So what is supporting you, what is helping you in your situation, all right? So what messages do we have for Taurus? Ace of Lasers, Ace of Swords. Gonna focus that real quick. I know it's a little too bright. There we go. Ace of Swords. The obstacle. Ooh. The Two of Cups, the Two of Comets. Gemini had this as their obstacle also, so you could have Gemini in your chart or be connected to a Gemini. Doesn't have to be the case, of course. Recent past. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Planets. Hopes and desires. Seven of Planets, Seven of Pentacles. What do they need to know? The Queen of Comets, Queen of Cups. Water sign energy. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. What is rooting them? Ace of Planets, nice. Ace of Pentacles. Alright, so we have two aces. So definitely starting the new year with fresh beginnings. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the moon. So this is Pisces, Cancer energy. So basically, there is a lot of hidden depths. I think you guys are the ones keeping things to yourselves, hiding things from other people due to fears and paranoias, or simply you just don't want to let people in at this moment, okay? So that's kind of lingering on as the new year approaches. So there is something that you've had in the back burner of your mind and you've just kind of kept it there. But it's still here, and if you don't confront it now or face it now, it will be affecting you still in the upcoming year. So let's see what that's about. What are you hiding here? Why is the moon here as their background energy? The Two of Wands. This is about making a decision, or rather lack thereof. Yeah, because we have the Fool. Wow, we have the Fool here twice. This deck has some repeating cards, and I don't want to take them out because I feel like those are messages in itself. So like I said, there's a lot of aces on the board, and you have the Fool here twice with the Two of Wands to clarify the moon over here. Okay, so there's something that you're keeping hidden about yourself, about this new beginning, a plan that you need to make, choices that you need to make. So there is something you are deciding to do in the upcoming year, and if it's a risk that you've been meaning to take or planning to take, the answer is yes, go do it. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords over here as your current energy, that is you finally coming to a decision, a conclusion of what you want to do next. But I feel like you may, with the moon here, you may be fearing this new beginning. How to approach it with the Two of Wands. So that's your background energy. But if it's a risk that you're scared to take, just take it. There's no ifs, ands, ors, buts about it. Yeah, just take that risk, whatever that is for you. Alright, so like I said, yourself, your current energy is the Ace of Lasers, the Ace of Swords. So you are having moments of breakthrough right now, revelations, awakenings about what you want out of life, right? What path you want to take. I feel like you've been in the dark so long about what it is that you want, and now you're coming to the realization of it. Because you've been in this moon energy for so long, you're finally starting to, I don't think you've taken action yet. I think you've just finally decided what that path is that you're going to take, right? Because it's all about change. Big changes that you don't want to perhaps take due to fear. But changes are always good. You should never fear change. I know for Taurus that's really hard, and I always say that in your guys' reading, but it does come up a lot that you guys do fear change. But the Ace of Swords, I think you're finally having that awakening that you need to take that risk. All right, let's see. What is this truth about? The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, collaboration, working on something, and the Three of Wands right underneath that. So again, more planning phases there, working together. This is the threes have to do with collaboration, working as a group, working as a team. And I think you're starting to compromise and work with others, and in turn that's making you come into a lot of breakthroughs here. So you could just be having an awakening that has to do with working with someone in order to take this leap of faith. It could very well be the Two of Cups here, and I believe it is, because this is coming up as your obstacle. So your fear could be this connection that you perhaps don't want to take this leap of faith with this connection, whether you're in a relationship already or the relationship in itself to start one is the risk, and that's the fear also. I feel like your awakening here is that you're going to start coming to the terms that you want to work this out. You don't want to lose this person, so you're going to want to collaborate and make it work to be on the same page. But I feel like either they're waiting for you to make the decision or you're waiting for them to make the decision. But there is a lot of waiting around here. But let's see, why is the Two of Cups coming up as a blockage? The King of Wands. One more card. Okay, before I flip that card, I do want to say that I feel like some of you are comfortable being single with the King of Wands here, right? You're confident being in your own energy with the Nine of Pentacles as your recent past. Like you finally have found that the comfortability in being single, and you found confidence in that, and now this connection, you're fearing it because you're afraid that it's going to take away your power, your charm, your charisma, your ego. You're afraid that it's going to affect your newfound independence with the Nine of Planets over here. And that could be the fear that this person might affect your life in the ways that you've built so long to create this independence and stability within yourself. And that could be the reason. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune over here as the shift and the change that may that may occur in your life if you do take this leap of faith with this person. All right, so let's see what this card is. Yeah, the Devil, the fears and doubts, the trappings, the bondage, the addictions, the obsessions, the codependent behaviors that could be trapping you, that don't allow you to receive this connection here fully because of the fear, right? With the Moon over here. The Moon could very well be the Devil hidden energy also. So it's like you're fighting. The King of Wands is you basically standing your ground about what it is that you want out of your life. But now this connection came into your life and kind of shook things up, and it's coming up as a blockage because if there's still some things you need to work on with the devil here, you don't want to rush into anything, and nor bring this person into your baggage, right? Your dark side. Yeah. Let's see what this devil energy is about. It could just be the fears and the doubts about the change, but also just not letting anyone in as you overcome those obstacles that have to do with the devil, keeping you trapped. Yeah, we have Justice and the High Priestess to clarify the devil. So there is definitely a lot of hidden energy here again with the Moon and Justice. You will be receiving your karma on this though, so that's good. All right, so again, you are coming to the realization, this awakening over here, about how you're not able to receive this love due to the fears and the doubts and the bondage of this double behavior over here. And yeah, you're not letting anyone in. And that's why this Two of Cups is coming up as a blockage, because the other person you're dealing with has no idea that this is going on. And it could be sabotaging the connection because you're keeping it to yourself as you fight through it. All right, so your recent past is the Nine of Pentacles. So this is your single independent energy. Like I said, you've just found confidence within yourself, and that's more so where your focus is. This connection kind of just, you know, fell out of the heavens and dropped into your lap, and now it's like another thing for you to worry about. It's unfortunate that you see this Two of Cups as a blockage in your life right now, because it is a divine partnership, it is a soulmate connection, it is a spiritual connection, but with all this other heavy energy around it, you'd rather be you'd rather be single than to bring someone into your mess, is what I'm kind of getting here. And I don't mean mess in a negative way, it's just like, it's a lot that you're dealing with that I totally understand as to why you don't want somebody else in the mix with you, okay? But yeah, this is you kind of pushing people away also. Not receiving help when you need it or asking for it. You feel like you can tackle this by yourself, but honestly, it's okay to ask for help. Okay, I guess nothing wants to come out. Okay, we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So this is talking about transformations, the end of old wounds with the Six of Cups over here, old memories, painful memories, I just heard. I feel like for some, there was a past relationship that made you vow to yourself to stay single for a long time, and the transformation of that is that now there's this new connection in your life, the Two of Cups, and it's making you face your fears, things that perhaps you haven't healed just yet because you were single for so long that nobody was on your ass about it, basically. And now your awakening is that you do have to work on that, right? With the Three of Pentacles, you have to work on yourself in order to move forward, because you're gonna let this divine connection slip you by. And let's face it, everybody wants to be loved, right? When we push love away, it's because we haven't healed certain parts of ourselves, and I think that's what you're doing, but it's also causing this transformation in you to awaken. And after this transformation has occurred, you're awakening right now. So the period that you're in right now is that you've awakened, and you recognize that there's work to be done, okay? Because in your hopes and your desires is the Seven of Planets. This is all about reevaluation, planting the seed and waiting for it to grow. So this coming up as your hopes and desires is that you want to put in the work, definitely, 100%. And you recognize that it's going to take effort and time and patience. And again, the Two of Cups coming up as a blockage is because the person you're connected with perhaps doesn't know what you're going through, and they could be a little bit more impatient. And not in a negative light, it's just more that, you know, they have such a strong connection with you that they want to be with you already, but they don't understand why. And your hope is to have patience from them as well. As you have patience with yourself, you want patience from this connection also. Okay. What you need to know is the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Comets. Basically that it's safe for you to love. That if you're doubting this connection because you you have these fears, these programmed beliefs from your past relationships, your past wounds, past hurts, and that's also blocking this connection in the present moment. Spirit wants you to know that it's okay to love, because this person has deep feelings for you also. Okay, this person is sensitive, nurturing, intuitive, and they pick up the cues of what you're going through without you even telling them. Okay, so it's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to open your heart too. I feel like you guys may have guarded your heart more so recently, and this is also another reminder that it's okay to open up your heart. Heart chakra exercises, things of that nature. Okay, let's see, let's get more information about the Queen of Comets. Okay, it's 2 cards. With the Death still at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, huge transformation. With the Hangman and Temperance, a lot of major arcanas are popping up for you, so there's definitely significant energy for you as the year is ending and the new one is starting. So healing, different perspectives, and I feel like whoever this Queen of Cups is for you in your life, whether it's you or somebody else, this person is bringing healing into your life. Not necessarily doing the healing for you, but just the act of them showing you love is causing this healing to take place. The Hangman over here, this is a shift in perspective. You know, self-sacrificing your own views and thoughts for the betterment of someone else, right? This is Pisces. Pisces are very compassionate, and they do definitely put themselves in other people's shoes. And that's kind of what makes them so distant sometimes. It's because, you know, this is the divine pause, right? And it makes them distant because they're trying to see things from your perspective, and they need time away as they do that. Okay, so I feel that this Queen of Cups, whether that's you or somebody else, she recognizes that this is all in divine timing with Temperance, and she was able to shift her perspective in order to understand you better. So they are coming from a genuine place of love. Okay. And what's rooting this? The Ace of Planets. So you're in for new beginnings, wise investments, fresh opportunities. And that's another reason why you've awakened and you saw the light at the end of the tunnel. It's because you recognize that there is something substantial here for you, worth fighting for. Okay. And it could very well be this new beginning with this Two of Cups. It doesn't have to be. It could just be your own journey and your own self-love journey. And I feel like that's you investing into that. It could also be a business investment. It doesn't have to be, but it's just a shift in a new direction, leaving this past pain, past hurt behind. What is this wise investment? Oh, there's a lot going on. We have Three of Cups, so happy union there. The Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Fool again. Okay, so this wise investment for you guys is basically taking this leap of faith, right, that you guys were afraid to take. And it definitely was because of a past heartbreak that left you really stung, and it was hard for you to open up your heart again, that you just weren't ready yet with the Knight of Pentacles, right? You needed more time to heal, to work through this, to finally gain the courage to take this leap of faith. But what's rooting this is that you are overcoming these obstacles, right? With steady progress, though, with the Knight of Pentacles. So some of you probably are not healed just yet. That's totally fine. But what's rooting this is that you guys do see the wise investment into the future, where you don't want to be stagnant here anymore, right? You're moving towards a direction. The Knight of Pentacles is moving, at least. A little bit slow, but he's moving in the right direction. All right, so it's like the Knight of Pentacles got their heart broken in the past here, but they're still going to move forward and take the leap of faith. All right, so that's what I have for you guys here. So the overall message that I'm getting here is that you guys are having an awakening and allowing love to enter into your life. And there is a divine connection currently in your life, but it's being blocked because there's still some healing that you need to do, and that's totally fine. I think the best advice would be to communicate that with the other person that you are connected with, just so they don't, you know, get any different ideas as to why you're not talking to them, something like that. okay? But you are in for big blessings into the new year, okay, with the Ace of Pentacles here. That's what's rooting you. Look into the future. Steady progress, but it's happening, right? Slow and steady wins the race. There you go. All right, so I'm just going to finish it off with some oracle cards for you guys. What messages do we have for Taurus? Positive movement forward, definitely. And solitude is coming up over here. So this is hermit mode, hermit energy, and I think that's what you guys are doing, right? It's like you met the love of your life, but now you have some healing to do, and you're going to spend time alone to do that before you can jump into anything, which is totally admirable and respectable, and I like it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have spiritual union, which is basically the Two of Cups again. All right, so there is that spiritual union I was talking about. This is just further confirming it in a different deck, but it's worth it, okay? And, oh, we have 2 cards. All right. Yeah. Positive movement forward. This is the 8 of Pentacles. This is putting in the effort, doing the work. It's a work in progress, but you're moving towards something. And you're moving towards the Ace of Planets, okay? And patience. This is Temperance. So divine timing is at play here. It's always at play. But have patience with yourself, first and foremost, Taurus. And allow others to have patience also by communicating that. Okay, but that's beautiful. And lastly, let me just get one from here. Messages for Taurus. Okay, this card's a little big, so it's just harder to shuffle. There we go. Oops. At the bottom of the deck, we have Face Your Fears, Farewell to Phantoms. Definitely, I feel like you guys have been a little bit fearful about all this stuff happening. Excuse me. About all this stuff that's been happening in 2020. But face your fears. It's the only way you're going to be able to move into success and abundance. Okay. Fine wine. Longing is the portal to wholeness. Beautiful. Longing is the portal to wholeness. So basically, like, fine wine takes, so wine takes a long time for it to become the best that it can be, right? So the longing, the distance, like, I'm kind of getting like the absence makes a heart grow fonder here. But I feel like with you, it's however long it takes for you to become whole within yourself, that's perfectly fine. You're going to be fine wine regardless, right? However long it takes, the longer the better, but don't take too long, right? But that's basically the message I'm getting there for you guys. All right, so that is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you some clarity and insight. If it did, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others receive this message. I'm wishing you guys the happiest new year. Please take care, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.